I think we wouldn't be where we were without the support, guidance, advice. I think that the support that they give is second to none. The guidance they give us is second to none, and I wouldn't ever consider using anybody else. So our director Tally engaged with Sam when we were taking on our first main contract. So at that point we didn't have any HR at all because it was a single person limited company. As part of the contract that we've got, we needed to 2p a number of staff over from the previous incumbent on the contract. And what we needed to do was engage with Vivo HR to make that process as slimline as possible. Personally, we see them as part of our business. They're very much involved in the business decisions that we're making. We regularly engage with Rachel, who deals with our kind of HR issues on a regular basis for us, and having that point of contact, especially during COVID for us, I think is a kind of a key point where I can really draw out, the fact that they were on top of the constant changes within government policies and procedures was massively beneficial for us, because I think it was a minefield of information that you found out on the internet, but the fact that we were getting the bite-sized snippets of what we needed to be doing as an employer to make sure that our employees were safe was really important. The fact that you knew that the information was coming from sources that they were putting in the hard work behind the information that we were getting, it just meant that we were able to continue running our business operations, but we knew that HR wasn't an issue at that time for us, because we weren't spending hours and hours and hours trying to depict what the government was saying about whether staff could or couldn't be in the office, and who was an essential employee, who wasn't an essential employee, all of those sorts of things. But it just made sure that we were always that one step ahead of what was going on, and it wasn't a case of us just making unjustified decisions during that period in time. And I think one of the things that we've been very well guided on all the way through our journey with Vivo HR, which is now nearly 6 years that we've been with them, we've continuously had that help, guidance, support to do the best as we can for our people, and also kind of asking those questions that actually nobody else might ask us in terms of why we do something. Are we being too good to our people? Could we be doing more in a specific area? And just having that font of knowledge to be able to support that has been fantastic. The really nice thing with Vivo HR is that they can do a number of different things, from holding your hand through the process and being in the meeting where you may wish to dismiss the employee. We've had it where they've kind of now got it to a point where we do it by ourselves. We engage with them, the paperwork is done, we make sure that all the legalities are fulfilled, and actually those meetings are now conducted internally rather than us needing to bring them in to do those meetings. And I think one of the things that we definitely have benefited from Vivo is that we're now evolving our own management of our HR. Yes, they're there, but we're very much kind of in control of when we do and don't engage. We've never had an issue with Vivo HR. We've worked with a number of different people depending upon the type of support that we've needed. They're always there, they're always really friendly. Sam now also networks with me outside of our business as well. And I think that actually we could probably go as far as to say that actually we've got a really good friendship with the team now. And it's much more personal than kind of just the HR relationship. In terms of using their services, I think it would, like I've said, their services are second to none, and actually the value for money that you can get out of their services is absolutely fantastic. So I wouldn't even give it a second thought by using Vivo HR for HR.